Man, if you didn't think that this Diddy trial could have got any crazier than it already was, man, they just reduced photos of all the dudes that Cassie and Diddy hired for the freak offs. Now, I wasn't expecting to see all these different faces, shades, sizes. No, pause. Let me not say sizes because I don't know nothing about that. But the fact that they're all dudes is absolutely diabolical. And 50 Cent, when he saw this picture, he lost his ever loving mind. Man, that boy took the photo and posted it on his Instagram page and wrote the caption, "Man, imagine what he did too. Haha, I can't say it." And then he wrote another comment under the picture and said, "Where the F are the women?" Man, that's crazy. And then he got the pictures of the party pack. Man, what's up with all these bald-headed dudes? Is he thinking about Tupac or something? I do not know. But that wasn't the only thing 50 Cent posted. 50 Cent posted this too. Wait, so he's been getting high and freaking off since high school? He posted a high school yearbook picture of P. Diddy, and the caption under it said, "Most likely to get caught with 784 dildos and a gallon of lube." Man, that's what? He then went on ahead and posted, bruh, what? Then he wrote the caption, "Who make this? How much you want for it? Let's make a deal." Dang. You do not want to be enemies with 50 Cent because he will never let up. Then today in court, they said that Kid Cudi was going to take the stand sometime this week. And so he posted this and wrote the caption, "Kid Cudi going to testify like, I'm on your ass now, Diddy. Don't act like you didn't do it now. You did it." Man. Bro, but what is up with Kid Cudi? Man, this industry getting weirder and weirder every day. But it wasn't as weird as the people that took stand earlier today. You don't even want to hear what some of the stuff they were saying in court today. Look at the pictures that they released that they found in this mansion when they raided it. Look at this. Bro, look at all of this Astro Glide, baby oil, rubber duckies. Oh my, nitrous oxide. What type of party pack is this? Whoa. That's nuts. Then he had heels. What is this right here? A wireless flicker. Then what is, I don't know if this is za or flavor, whatever. Then he got some more heels. Then he got some rope. Look at this. Bro, this got me thinking about what was Young Miami doing, because she was Diddy's thing for a good year. Look at this. Oh, look at that. I'm not even gonna lie, that don't even look like a luxurious bathroom. That just look like something creepy. Bro, they saying these are the dildos, and bro, what is all of this stuff? Vital Honey. Now I heard of Royal Honey, but I don't know what Vital Honey is. Vital Honey must be that new stuff that only VIP people use, but shh. Oh my gosh. And then he had a eye lock case. Look like this is what they hold Glocks in, but it said Diddy on it. Yeah. But I wouldn't be too surprised seeing all that stuff, because a male exotic dancer called the Punisher came and testified against Cassie and Diddy on the trial today. And when I tell you this man's testimony was out of pocket. Okay, so exotic male dancer the Punisher said Cassie loved when he came all over her coochie while Diddy watched and jacked off. It was nice until over time he began to suspect that after he blew his load, Diddy was helping her wipe it up by licking her clean. Bro, what is this? So not only that, when he took the stand, bro, he went crazy. Check this out. So when the government called his next witness, his name was Sheree Hayes. He's an exotic dancer known as the Punisher. He testified that he was hired in 2012 to create a sexy erotic scene for Diddy and Cassie. When he arrived at Trump Tower, he noticed Cassie in a bathrobe with nothing underneath and a wig. Haynes then testified that he was paid $800 to create a sexual scene with baby oil. Haynes described a dimly lit room that had bowls of water with bottles of baby oil in them. The prosecution questioned Haynes about whether or not Diddy was present. Haynes replied, "Yeah, he was naked, but I could not see his face. It was like what a Muslim woman wears when you see only the eyes. He had a bottle of Astroglide." What, Nick? Cassie told Haynes not to acknowledge Diddy and not to look at him when he came out of the room. Haynes testified that he had freak-offs with Cassie and Diddy 8 or 12 more times after this. Prosecution asked him how did it end, and Haynes replied, "She went into the other room with him. When she came back, she asked if I wanted to finish. I said no. If they were happy, I was happy. She gave me more money." After Haynes the Punisher got back on the stand, he testified about freak-offs he had with Diddy and Cassie and said it didn't take him long to recognize the two stars. Furthermore, along the line, I saw his face. He would wear a baseball cap and I noticed his face. Ironically, I'm a fan and follow him on Instagram. How much baby oil did you use? Haynes said he used a lot. We were supposed to be glistening as much as possible. Haynes said the encounters would last about 4 hours and he was tasked with finishing in a specific spot. He added that Cassie would pay him $1,200 cash. First of all, you talking about 4-hour freak-offs. I don't know who is doing stuff for 4 hours. These dudes are some straight up Power Rangers. The Punisher opened up about his performance issues during his testimony. He reveals that it was hard for him to perform sexually with Cassie while Diddy was in the room. When asked about whether these issues impacted his pay, Haynes said he was unsure how his pay was calculated. However, he did worry that Diddy and Cassie wouldn't use him for future freak-offs. One time, Mr. Combs threw condoms on the couch next to us. I struggled. It was a failure. I was worried I would not be used again. I hadn't done my job. He said I wanted to see you effort, and I couldn't. Haynes also revealed that he's writing a self-help book about his erectile dysfunction, which includes 6 pages about Cassie and Diddy. Haynes added that during the freak-offs, he never heard Cassie refuse any of Diddy's directions. Diddy's lawyer then started to cross-examine his testimony, and he congratulated him on his new book, which is titled In Search of Freezer Meat, a story of mental health crisis caused by erectile dysfunction, and the only true cure no one is talking about is a penis implant. So I don't know how we got from him doing all that to writing a self-titled book called Freezer Meat because his mans don't work no more. He could have left that to himself, but I guess, bro, he just had to let it out. So then the government brought out his 10th witness, Special Agent Gannon, and he took the stand. He worked from Homeland Security and was charged in planning the raid of Diddy's Miami's home. He then testified when they started raiding Diddy's house, they found AR-15 rifles, sex toys, Astroglide, 7-inch platform heels, and lingerie. But then upon looking more into the AR-15s, they found that the serial numbers have been cut out, which is a bona fide felony. So yeah, with all that being said, man, it's looking real bad for Diddy, man. I hope that, he doesn't, what guys do when it's too much in prison. But yeah, it's real spicy for Diddy right now. And 50 Cent doesn't seem to ever gonna let up. So what do you think? Do you think Diddy is gonna go free? Or is he gonna be locked up for the rest of his life? Let us know. Keep it locked.